Country that emerged from seeming obscurity, a country that managed economic feats over the span of 4 decades, thus overtaking Western economic powerhouses. A country that has ranked 45th in the United Nations despite its relatively young history. The UAE has surpassed seemingly boundless limits to achieve its status and role in the international economy. Where did this country earn its resources to manage such accomplishments? Where did this country originate from? Few countries in history have experienced in less than 4 decades a huge shift in economic and development comparable to that of the United Arab Emirates. But how?
The success of this fledgling country is majorly attributed to the vision of His Highness Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan. His vision was to empower all those who stayed beside him with knowledge and the skill they were to use, to build the nation we know today. In other words, he wanted to increase human capital and education rates within the UAE. The Mutawa was usually considered to be the wisest person in the village or area. People sought after him with legal, spiritual, and domestic issues, hoping for enlightened answers.
The religious leader often taught at his home and was paid with gracious hospitality everywhere he ventured. More resourceful communities would organize educational circles where he would teach basic mathematics, Islamic morals, and virtues with basic reading. Unfortunately, the Mutawa could never be female. The first achievement of the British government in the UAE was the construction of the first school offering a Western-type curriculum in Sharjah in 1953. Soon after, the first modern primary school for girls was established in Sharjah.
Western or modern education can be traced to the early 1900s, when prosperous pearl merchants in the coastal cities of Dubai, Abu Dhabi, and Sharjah established 3 schools. Foreign teachers from other parts of the Arab world who taught reading, writing, and Islamic studies staffed the schools. The economic crisis of the 1920s and the 1930s and the decline in the pearl industry from Japanese competition forced these schools to close, but others reopened when the economy improved. In the first few schools, numeracy and literacy were the main subjects, says Ms. Al-Kasmi. There was no system of evaluation.
On December 2nd, 1971, the UAE celebrated not only independence and the formation of its government, but a new schooling system.
Today, literacy rates for both genders are close to 95% due to technological advancements and sophisticated modern cities equipped with advanced telecommunications, electricity, and utilities. These are among many measures being taken by the UAE federal government to provide a high standard of living and quality of life and to advance the skills and human resources of its citizens. Younger women, benefiting from their access to modern education, are playing a vital role in the society, but with only about 14% of the small overall Emirati labor force being female, the numbers are few. Children with special needs are accepted here. The UAE signed the optional protocol to the UN Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities and passed federal law guaranteeing rights for people with special needs. Rehabilitation centers have been developed throughout the country. In addition, efforts are made to include special needs students in mainstream educational settings. Education reform focuses on better preparation, greater accountability, higher standards, and improved professionalism.